All right, I'm embarking on my last big planting for the winter season. And I'm really excited to have an awesome collection of seeds to grow. The main thing is I'm using a lot of grains in this area, and black hulless barley from Baker Creek heirloom seed is going to be this standout. I also have hulless oats and new East hard winter wheat. Both of these are from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange, another fantastic source. Right along the edge, I'm going to plant shallots instead of garlic. This is kind of a neat new idea that I'm hoping these will last a little longer. They won't be harvested in June of this year. They're actually going to go through the summer season. And then near an arbor, I have some snack peas. But then in between all of these different greens and stuff will be a beautiful collection of poppies, including two from Baker Creek, lilac pom-pom and black peony. And then closer to the edge, I'm going to scatter this amazing gray poppy, which is shorter than these other poppies. And with that, I'm gonna seed in some forget-me-nots and some violas, Johnny Jump Ups. Now finally, I am gonna do in the mid border a light scattering of crimson clover. I think I'm still a little early, but I'm just gonna test the waters because that's so much of what I do is just experimenting, paying attention to when I do something and then watching how that plant either thrives or dies. And I learned so much from that. And that's what I encourage all of you to do. Invest, $15, $20 in seed. Get outside and try sowing it directly in the ground. It's low maintenance and a lot of beauty will come from this tiny bit of effort. So as you can see, I already have a lot going on in these borders. I have garlic planted in some areas and celery. And then you can see there's a lot of seedlings that are just germinating on their own in place. So I'm going to be planting around all of these elements. So the number one and really only tool that you need for gardening with seed is a hard rake. And you're basically going to use this to just rough up the soil so that you can surface sow or make indentations so that you can create like a clump of, say, a different grain. So I'm going to come through, I'm going to make a bit of a pattern, and I'm just going to get started scattering my seed. So you can see I've just raked away areas so that I can plant clumps of different grains. Barley, oats, and wheat are the three that I plan on putting in here. And each one of these is about 3 of my feet across. So I have the black hulless barley here, and then the new East hard red winter wheat here in these middle clumps, and then oats through the center with more of the black barley here, and then a large area of the hard winter wheat in this section, and this corner is going to be also the black barley. The next step is simply to cover up your clumps with the soil that you had pulled away. And then once all of your soil surface is flat, it's time to be able to sow your other flowers. Remember, poppies always go last because they need to be surface sown. So no mulching, no raking, no walking once you've sown your poppy seeds. So I'm kind of lazy about the way I go about doing things. I just raked a trench and then thumbed these shallots right in along that edge, and then I'm just going to cover it up just like that, and they will grow. I'm going to complement this planting on the other side of the pathway using the Black Eagle wheat that I got from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange. And I'm going to sow in some additional poppies and Lychnis, and then Amy and Orlea. So both of these look a lot like the carrot flowers, and I think it's going to be a really beautiful combo to complement both sides. Well, mission accomplished. I've gotten a lot of seed sown in this side property border, and that is an official wrap of my seed sowing for 2020. I'll see you all in the new year. Wishing you all the best. Stay healthy and stay safe and keep gardening.